So in this fourth demo, we're going to look at designing a data model. Now we've brought our data in using Power Query, and you can see here, if I come across to the data pane and expand it, we've got our product query, we've got our sales query, and all the various fields that are in here. You will see on the sales table we have an order date, and there's an order date hierarchy that's been created automatically. For us. I'll talk to you a little bit more about dates and date tables in the next demo. Now, if I come across to the model view, so this view here, all right, we've got the three views down the left hand side: reports, data, and model view. I'm going to click on model view, and you can see there has been a relationship automatically created for us, a one-to-many relationship between product and sales, and you can see there from the arrow. Let me just draw the arrow on. All right, the arrow is showing that the filters are going to propagate from the one side of that relationship, from the product table through to the fact table, our sales table. Now, whilst I'm still in model view, I'm going to expand. Let me just get rid of the zoom in stuff there. I'm going to come across to the product table, and I'm going to create a hierarchy. Right, this can allow for a nice way to drill into our data. So I'm going to right click on, what am I going to create this on? Let me just have a think. So I'm going to create this hierarchy on the category table. So from the model view, from the data pane, I'm going to right click category, and I'm going to choose create hierarchy. And let's put category in there. Now at the second level down, I'm going to want my product, right, and I want to call this my products hierarchy. So I can apply those level changes, and we get a products hierarchy added to the model. We can set model properties from here as well. So, so look at that. Oh, it didn't like me adding in product. Let's try that again. Click apply. That's worked this time. Not quite sure what went on there, but we're all good. Okay. We can set properties in here. So if we come up to, say, product ID, and we have product ID in the sales table, if I just control and click both columns so they're both highlighted, I can change the is hidden property of both to is hidden, and we'll get the little eye with the line through it showing that they're no longer visible. I can also perhaps change the sales and unit price here. If I want those to be set to a certain number of decimal places, I can specify the number of decimal places in that property as well. Alright, so I'm now going to switch back to report view. Alright, so if I click report view at the top, and I'm going to add a matrix to the first page, and I'm just going to expand it to show the size of the entire page. Alright, and I'm going to add in my products hierarchy into the matrix. Alright, that's got put in the row field. I can expand all of these out. Alright, so I can go to the next level. Alright, I can do that. And then I want to add in, let's say I want to add in, say, unit price and sales, and let's just say I want to add in quantity in here as well. So I got unit price. If I want to reorder these, I can move some of these around, so I can put quantity there. Let's put up one more level. There we go. Some of quantity is there. The unit price values here, they're not cracked, right? Because we don't want to really sum unit price. So I'm going to come over to unit price. Using the column tools, I'm going to change the summarization, and I'm going to change that to average. Right, and that will a change in here. And then I'm just going to take off unit price again and add it back in, and now we've got the average unit price instead. So you can see as we build our model, my relationships are picked up for me automatically by the features in Power BI. It's a really neat feature. However, you might prefer to do this yourselves, and I'd always validate that it has created the correct relationships for you between those tables. Using the model view, you can set various column properties. If it's decimal places for decimal fields, or if you want to hide certain fields, you can do so. And then you can validate that the data is correct by, well, I've done this using a matrix wizard and expanded them all out. I can fold them all up and drill them all up again as well, so we get the high level summary data using the hierarchy we created for our products.